IG poll. Hi AJ, I'm new on a 125. I'm from South Africa. Shout out, South Africa. I was wondering if you can discuss key tips for setup. You're new to a 125. Key tips for setup. Let's see. Get a seat with some ribs going across the top of it. The reason I say that is because I think that's honestly like the most important first bike modification that you can get, because modern day bikes, the seats are too darn flat and you just slide right off the back of that bad boy, no matter how good your technique is. I rode a bike at class in New Mexico yesterday or the day before, and I couldn't stay where I was on it. It was a Husky, and I sat down and slipped straight off the back. I mean, that's an exaggeration, but had I been doing a moto, I would have had such bad arm pump. A seat that has ribs across the top will hold your butt in place. Invest in a seat cover, and a good seat cover with ribs going across the top. I use the Guts wing seat. Shout out Guts. They've been awesome to me over the years. They have really good seat covers, and I run the one that has the wing where it like bows out. So that way when I stand up, I have a gripping point too. So definitely worth trying that. Other bike setup tips, like I said earlier in the podcast, set the darn sag on your bike. Make sure your ride height, that bike is working together, front and rear, really important. And sharpen those foot pegs, or get some good titanium foot pegs and invest in some good foot pegs, because the way that I teach how to ride, a lot of your time is spent on either just that back row, right? Or if you're sitting, you're spending all of your time on front row. So you don't have a lot of like surface area of foot on foot peg. It's important to get those things sharp. So those are basic tips, right? Not even expensive stuff. If you guys enjoyed this podcast clip and you want to listen to full episodes, you can do so on Spotify and Apple Music. If you want to send in your own video submission, you can join us in the Moto Academy family inside of the Moto Academy app by just going to themotoacademy.com. That's also where you can sign up for a class. Okay, guys, see you next episode.